Welcome back to the Critical Lens Africa. Beyond the headlines. Today, we are examining two troubling crimes reported in South Africa within the last 24 hours. After successfully chasing thousands of Africans away, crime still persists. So, Africans are waiting. We are waiting for South Africa's March and March movement to organize another demonstration. This time, we are waiting to see them march against people from the American continent. We are waiting for the placards. We are waiting for the ultimatum. We are waiting to hear them shout, "Go back to your continent. Americans, go back to your continent. You are killing our children with drugs." Why? Because what you are watching is not a small drug seizure. Authorities say police uncovered a suspected, industrial-scale, crystal-meth laboratory on a farm near Musina, in Limpopo Province. The operation reportedly followed approximately 2 months of investigation. Police seized suspected drugs, chemicals, sophisticated equipment, and an undisclosed amount of cash. The estimated value was an astonishing 600 million rand. 5 foreign nationals were arrested. 2 Mexicans from North America on the American continent. 2 Zimbabweans. And 1 Malawian. But, wait a minute. We thought Nigerians were the ones producing and distributing drugs, and supposedly forcing South Africans to take them. So, why is there no Nigerian on this list? When individual Nigerians and other Africans were accused of crimes, South Africans did not say, "These particular suspects must face the law." No. They generalized. They called Africans criminals. They accused Africans of taking their jobs and killing their children with drugs. Then, they demanded, "Africans, go back to your countries. Africans, leave South Africa." So, let us apply their own continental standard. 2 suspects came from the American continent. Where is the march against Americans? Where is the ultimatum demanding, "Americans, go back to your continent"? Or, does collective punishment apply only when the accused person is black and African? For years, Nigerians were presented as the face of South Africa's drug problem. When one Nigerian was accused of selling drugs, an entire nationality was condemned. Yet, a suspected drug manufacturing operation, worth 600 million rand, has now been uncovered. And 2 of the people arrested came from Mexico. Mexico is in North America. And North America is part of the American continent. Therefore, according to the same logic used against Africans, should South Africans not now march and shout, "Americans, go back to your continent. You are producing drugs in South Africa. You are killing our children with drugs. We are waiting." But, let nobody misunderstand us. We are not calling for Mexicans, United States citizens, Canadians, or anybody from the Americas to be attacked. We are exposing the injustice of attacking Africans in the first place. When South Africans launched their campaign, they did not carefully separate West Africans from East Africans, Central Africans, or Southern Africans. They generalized. They said, "Africans, go back to your countries." Now that 2 suspects have come from the American continent, why has that continental condemnation suddenly disappeared? Why is collective guilt imposed on black Africans, but not on people arriving from outside Africa? That is the double standard. South Africa must explain. This laboratory also raises serious questions. Who financed it? Who provided the farm? Who purchased and transported the chemicals? Who was expected to distribute the drugs? And could an operation of this magnitude have existed without powerful connections? Arresting 5 people should only be the beginning. South African authorities must follow the money and expose the entire network. And South Africa can learn something from Nigeria. In July 2026, Nigeria's National Drug Law Enforcement Agency arrested a South African woman at Abuja's International Airport. Authorities alleged that she entered Nigeria with 5.75 kilograms of heroin concealed in her luggage while traveling with her 3-year-old son. But Nigerians did not declare. South Africans are drug traffickers. South Africans, go back to your country. Nigerians did not attack South African citizens. They did not burn South African businesses. They did not demand that Shoprite, MTN, and every South African leave Nigeria. Nigeria's anti-drug agency arrested the individual suspect and allowed the law to take its course. Nigerians understood that one South African accused of trafficking drugs did not represent more than 60 million South Africans. That is maturity. South Africa must rise to that same level of maturity. Jacinta Zuma and the anti-immigrant movement must now decide whether their campaign is genuinely about crime or selectively directed against black African migrants. If they will not organize a march against people from the Americas, and they should not, then they must admit that the campaign against Africans was unjust. They must admit that individual criminals were used to stigmatize millions of innocent Africans. They must admit that South Africa's anger was directed downward, toward struggling migrants, rather than upward, toward failing institutions, organized criminal networks, and political leadership. South Africa owes innocent Africans an apology. Not because every migrant was legally documented. Not because no African migrant has ever committed a crime. But because guilt was assigned according to nationality, skin color, and African identity, instead of individual evidence. The answer is not to attack Mexicans. The answer is to stop attacking Africans. A South African suspect arrested in Nigeria does not represent South Africa. A Nigerian suspect arrested in Johannesburg does not represent Nigeria. And two Mexican suspects do not represent the American continent. Investigate individuals. Follow the money. Expose the networks. And prosecute the evidence. But stop assigning crime to an entire race, nationality, or continent. And, as South Africa confronts this enormous drug discovery, another terrible crime has shaken the country. Former 2. Division World Boxing Champion, Zolani Tete, has been murdered outside his home in Dansen, Eastern Cape. He was only 38 years old. According to police, Tete was returning from the gym on Friday evening. He arrived home and waited inside his vehicle for the gate to open. Before he could enter, masked gunmen opened fire. Tete attempted to escape the hail of bullets by driving into the compound. But sadly, he died at the scene. A 27-year-old woman traveling with him was also shot and rushed to hospital. At the time of preparing this report, police had not announced any arrest. The motive remained unknown, and the identities and nationalities of the gunmen had not been established. Reports also differed over whether there were 2 or 4 attackers. Therefore, we will not call the killers South Africans. We will not call them foreigners. And we will not condemn any nationality without evidence. Police must identify the attackers. They must establish the motive. And they must prosecute everyone involved. Zolani Tete and his family deserve the truth. Tete was not just another boxer. He captured the IBF Junior Bantamweight World title in 2014. He later became the WBO Bantamweight World Champion. In 2017, he knocked out Siboniso Gonia in only 11 seconds. That performance set the record for the fastest knockout in a world title fight. 11 seconds. His professional career included 29 victories and 22 knockouts. After completing a 4-year suspension, Tete was reportedly preparing to return to the ring in November 2026. He had returned to training. He still had plans. But masked gunmen ended that future outside his home. This is a painful loss for South Africa and for the entire African continent. Whatever difficulties exist between Africans and South Africans, this is a moment to stand together in grief. We extend our deepest condolences to Zolani Tete's family, friends, trainers, and supporters. We also extend our condolences to the South African boxing community and the people of South Africa. We remember the woman wounded in the attack, and we pray for her complete recovery. May Zolani Tete rest in peace. May his family receive the strength to endure this terrible loss. And may South African police find everyone responsible for his murder. This case must not become another unsolved assassination. The 600 million rand drug laboratory and the mother of Zolani Tete, reveal one uncomfortable truth. South Africa's crime problem did not leave when Africans were chased away. That does not make every South African a criminal. Just as the alleged actions of individual foreigners do not make every migrant a criminal. Crime cannot be assigned to an entire nationality or continent. South Africa must stop searching for convenient nationalities to blame and start dismantling the networks that finance drugs, murder, and organized crime. Follow the evidence. Follow the money. Find the criminals. Protect the innocent. And stop turning one struggling African against another. Africans were chased away. But crime remained. So, South Africa, where is the march against Americans? And if that march will never happen, where is Africa's apology? Please like this video, subscribe, and share it across Africa. And, once again, our deepest condolences to South Africa and the family of Zolani Tete. Zolani last born Tete. 1988 to 2026. Africa has lost a champion.